Hello everyone. Recently I bought telescope for my kids. It's quite cheap. It is basically a toy telescope for 15 US dollars, 1.5. Then we went to see the moon. I was surprised how clear the moon was. We were looking through the eyepiece. It was very clear and very sharp. So I wanted to connect my camera and take pictures, but there is no way to connect the camera to this small telescope. So I did some research. How can I connect my camera to such a small telescope? So in this video we'll go through the process of connecting the camera and what adapter you would need for this process, and we will see how good this telescope could be as a zoom lens for your camera. It is quite light, is basically plastic, and the zoom range is huge. So I'll show you some pictures and videos after connecting the camera, so enjoy. So for telescopes there are three sizes mainly. 1 inch, this is 1 inch, is 0.97 inch to be exact. Then there is 1.25 inch. Then the larger size is 2 inch. So the smallest size usually is only for small telescopes or toy telescopes, such as the one I bought. So this is the eyepiece with the reflecting mirror, and inside here we have 1 inch or 0.97 inch. So this one is 6 mm eyepiece and this one is 20 mm eyepiece. I will use this one 20 mm. If I use this one, the 6 mm, it will have very heavy vignetting, dark black circuit. So I use this one with the zoom lens, which is my new Olympus 45 mm, which is equivalent to 90 mm in full frame, so it's quite zoomed, so no vignetting will be there. If I use the normal 25 or even my kit lens at 32 with this 20 mm, I will still have this vignetting black circle. So this one can be fixed here and this one directly to the telescope. So I bought a conversion. This one conversion from this 1.25 to 2 inch conversion, from the medium size for telescopes to the large size 2 inch. There is no direct conversion from 1 inch to 2 inch. Only I need 2 steps, but I don't need that. I can just fix this one here with the tape. Then this lens can go inside vertically. So the setup will be something like this. So I can mount the camera here, then this one directly to the telescope. So let's test. This is now with the Camlan 28mm, which is equivalent to 56mm on full frame, which is a bit zoomed more than the human eye. We will focus with the telescope on that yellow shell down. And now this one with the telescope, we can see the cracks in this yellow shell shape. It's quite zoomed in, but the contrast is very low. Any slight movement, the image will move all over. So this is the current setup. The built-in tripod is quite short, so you can fix any other tripod. directly to the telescope, but the telescope is quite light. I thought the main body is plastic, but actually it is a metallic body. So this is actually metal. Also the lens, I opened them. There are two lenses together, glass lens. Then we have the eyepiece here. It came with 6 mm eyepiece and 20 mm eyepiece. So this picture I took with my Panasonic 45 mm. So it is equivalent to 90 mm full frame. I did manual focus and I zoomed here and did the focus peaking on this board here. So I can focus on this point. You can see here the weather is quite hazy in that day and it was about to rain. So it's not very clear. This is now cropped in the same picture, crop in 17x. Crop means we have now 90 mm picture multiplied by 17. This is 1530 mm frame. So I match this frame because this is the same frame with the telescope. So let's see the telescope. In this crop, it is quite pixelated. Now let's see the telescope picture. So this is the same frame. So this would be around 1530 mm equivalent to full frame lens. The contrast is very low and it's quite hazy. I'm not sure is it the weather or the lens itself is hazy. Let's do some correction. So this is the telescope picture and this is with some color and contrast correction. We can make up the writing here barely, but is much clearer compared to that digital crop from the Panasonic lens. So it is quite okay. It's not very clear and you need definitely a tripod. It shakes like crazy. So this is a single picture. It's not stack. It's just a single picture. Bear in mind that this telescope has mirror effect, means it reverse the pictures. So you have to remember that the picture or the video will be reversed horizontally. Also, if you don't use the mirror, also it will be reversed vertically as well. So you can see here picture of the moon is quite sharp, is okay for a toy telescope. I didn't expect such high quality from such a cheap telescope. Also, it can be used, although it is quite bulky. It can definitely be used as a tele-Zoom lens. Is quite also light, but you need to fix a proper tripod so you can use it. So if you find this video useful, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.